That was awesome.
The best national anthem stories I've seen, actually.
I love it.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't hear myself. I was turned down. There we go. Gotcha. Copy. There we go. Copy that. Copy. Nice night.
Beautiful.
Hello and welcome to the old site of Corbin University. Amy, great to have you along. We're about to kick off a bit of an emotional day for these seniors for Central Catholic. They're going up against a powerhouse on a great evening.
Yeah, it should be a really fun game to watch. We've got some terrific players. We've got Maeve and Mila on the draw. Maeve for Central Catholic, Mila for Grant.
Still waiting for the official whistle, and here we go, underway between one-loss Grant and Central Catholic, who's coming off an 11-goal win against Cleveland. And right in way here, Grant's in. That one's dispossessed. And what do you think of the Generals not wasting any time?
Yeah, no, they're going to go right to goal. And Isla, the Cornell commit, number 2, is a real powerhouse. But Maeve is a really strong defender and midfielder for Central Catholic. So she was the one who got that away from Grant.
Hofelt gets this one out to Lucas Sweeb. Sweeb pumps, now gets it into Zadowski. Wyatt pumps it back to Hofelt. He's going to now take this one back out. Bit of a reset. Reminds me of a hockey power play, just kind of getting everyone off-ball movement, so to say. And I imagine Grant does that very well. But if you're Central, you know, you got to imagine you're probably going to be running a lot today.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be a tough one.
And Hofelt gets the first goal of the game. Sorry, finish that thought.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a really tough game. We don't expect it to be super close, but we do expect Central to put up a good fight.
So Isla Hofelt, the Cornell commit, one of the best players in the entire state, gets the Generals on the board. Minute 13 in. So Central right now, explain the playoff situation and what you expect with scoring and what both teams are looking for result-wise tonight, Amy.
Yeah, so Central is in the top 12 for the first time in I think
she said
years.
Did she say program history or many years?
Yeah. So that's really exciting because that means they are in fact in the gold bracket, which is like the real deal. And Grant is vying for number 1 or number 2, and so they're going to really, because goal differential matters, Grant is going to want to be up by at least 10 goals in this game. We'll see how it plays out, but that will help their seeding for the playoffs.
Hofelt gets this one up to Sweeb. Sweeb, a quick little move now to Olive Aguirre. Aguirre flips to the left, still has possession. Good off-ball movement. Grant, these girls moving a lot early on, getting behind the net, posting up in front, creating a lot of chances around the crease area. Center, Hofelt, and just a bit of a misfire there, and Central probably got away with one, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't miss very often, and that quick stick,
right back in play, thank you.
Nice, they're doing great on defense. They're really holding their own.
And that's kind of what you want to see in these early goings, right? If you're playing a team, and another rare miss from Hofelt, you just kind of want to see how long you can go riding some defensive momentum. If you can get some sticks in there, make some plays, it'll get you in the game a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. And they know who they're dealing with, so they are doubling up on Isla, and they're doing a great job on D.
Zawadski gets this one out to 9. Olive Aguirre.
There's McKinley Bialik with the fire. Oh, very nice.
That is a great goal indeed from Bialik. Good off-ball movement from these Generals so far, and they look as advertised.
Yeah, absolutely. McKinley Bialik.
So McKinley Bialik and Isla Hofelt with goals so far in this one. Nine minutes left to play here in the first period.
Again, we've got Mila and Maeve on the draw.
And yeah, I feel like this is what Grant does to you, Amy. You're just not going to have a whole lot of possession. It's like watching Barcelona or Real Madrid in soccer. You're not going to have a whole lot of the ball.
Mila wins that one.
Right down the pipe, extra pass, pump fake, score, and it's Bialik again. So she just scored 2 goals in 10 seconds?
Yeah, she did. But what was really impressive about that was just the transition from the circle right down the line. That probably took less than 5 seconds, and it included 4 different players. So I love to see that passing. So
right away, now 3-0 to the Generals. Bit of a meeting in defense with Central Catholic right now, and sorry to ask cliche questions, but what do you do right now if you're Central to maybe, do you push some more players up and try to be more aggressive in the passing lanes just with nothing to lose now, or what do you do right now?
Yeah, I mean, I actually might go a little more compact on D so they don't get those fast breaks. Yeah, we'll see how they respond to this, but again, wide open in the middle
Hofelt
there.
the Sweeb scores, so that's 2 goals in about 12 seconds for the Grant Generals, 3 in about 18 seconds, and it's 4-0 Grant.
Yeah, I think that might have been a little miscommunication on D. They certainly didn't mean to leave her wide open right down the middle, so I think they'll probably make an adjustment here. We'll see what happens.
So, Amy, this is a good time to talk about Grant because their firepower is on full display right now. We know that Hofelt going D1 Ivy League Cornell. Any other girls got college aspirations in this sport?
Definitely. In fact, Mila, I think we can expect to go D1. She's only a sophomore. This is going to be a big summer for her. She is just an incredibly hard worker. Helen McDevitt just can't say enough about how hard she works in the weight room. And she's not a show-off. She's humble, but she's a very, very hard worker and just a great kid all around.
So
that draw didn't go above the shoulder, so they have to redo it.
Here's Grant right down on there again. Sweeb, another centering pass. That one stopped. Pretty good save out in front. And who keeper tonight for Central is Becca Josephson, correct?
Yeah, that was a great save. I'm glad to see him make a stop on that one. That was getting a little old.
And for the first time, it's Kelly bringing it up for Central Catholic. Check that. That was Marley Phelps bringing it up. One of our anthem singers had a great anthem performance before the game. You could just tell how excited they were, happy, how much fun they had doing that, which is what you want to see on senior night.
Yeah, so Addie Hartmeyer, number 21, great player, was bringing it down.
Fake out in front. Pretty good turn, and a save had to be made that time by Lila Ruaka, or else I thought Central was going to get on the board there. That's a great individual effort from Genevieve.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him on the attacking end.
Yeah, I needed that for confidence, but you can't rest with the Generals. Here comes Samantha Spanish. Spanish, head fake in front of the net.
Oh, another nice save by Becca.
Josephson now at least 2 saves to her name. We've seen I'm impressed with how many players we've seen get involved, Amy, for Grant. It's not just the same 2 girls. I mean, yes, you do have girls like Hofelt right in the center of everything, but they're giving it to like 3-4 players each goal.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch, and that really what makes a good team. You know, you can't just have
And there's Luca Sweeb getting on the board.
Yep.
5-0 Grant.
Yeah, they've got strong players in every position. I don't see any weak points in Grant's game, to be honest.
Well, they're halfway there if their goal is to get the 10-goal margin right now.
Yeah, they're going to be trying to get that 10-goal differential pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. That's why if Central can just have another nice run like that with Phelps or anyone else and maybe just get one back, it could get a little, just be enough to flip momentum enough and get Grant a little frustrated when they know that they still need 5 more.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's the little things in these types of games.
Yeah, we'll see if Maeve can pull off a draw control here.
Who's the draw player for Grant? Because I don't think she's lost a draw.
Yeah, that's Mila, the sophomore that I was talking about. Really hard worker, and yeah, she's very strong. Maeve looked like she kind of won that draw in terms of being able to push this way, but unfortunately the girl on the circle was unable to possess, so Grant is back at it.
Hofelt getting it onto her preferred right hand. Stop, fake over to the left, and she goes with the left and scores. Well, doesn't need her dominant hand.
Yeah, you really, I mean, to play at this level, you've got to be very two-handed, and clearly Isla has worked both sides, so she's a threat either way.
So Hofelt with 2 of her own now. She joins Bilic with 2 goals each. Sweep has 1, and so am I right? Is that her second or third? Because it's 6-6 zip. Grant, I'll figure that out. But in the early going, Grant doing what would be expected from them, trying to get that number 1 seed. Again, Jesuit, Westland, and Grant are the 3 big dogs in Oregon girls lacrosse. Westland only losing to Grant by 1 goal.
Yeah, that was a very exciting overtime game, and yeah, Westland's got a lot of really strong players, as does Jesuit. Jesuit is the perennial champion, and they are again this year.
Getting in, that's a good save
really
from
nice
Jacobson.
save.
Stevenson, pardon me. Josephson, pardon me. Josephson, Becca Josephson with another really nice save there. Getting out in front was Spanish, and point blank, I thought Spanish was going to score. That's a good save from Josephson.
She's doing awesome. It's the toughest position right there.
Behind the net, Spanish again, and she's denied again.
I love it. I love it.
Nice save, and now Hofelt. That's good. This is good defending from Central.
Yeah, and just great work by the goalkeeper. Granted, they're not trying to put it in a corner. They're kind of putting it you know, right toward her, but it's such a hard position. She's just killing it.
Since you mentioned how hard of a position it is, I played soccer goalie, and so when I played lacrosse for my 1 year, so fun by the way, I thought that I could be a keeper in lacrosse, and let me tell you, I could not have asked for a sub quick enough. Oh my goodness.
That ball hurts.
Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, there's Maeve Kelly with the interception. Beautiful.
Central needed this, and look, they have numbers up. That's an excellent strip. Can Central keep possession? They can. Here's Urquhart. Olivia Urquhart, also on the soccer team. Switching to her left, picks it up after it falls, and what's the whistle here, Amy? Do you have a foul?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It may have been in the sphere, may have been shooting space. I'm not sure which, but she's getting an 8-meter.
Ah. 8-meter score.
Very
Olivia
nice.
Urquhart.
Glad to see Central on the board, and Olivia Urquhart, who is committed to my alma mater, Occidental College, and she's not only committed to play lacrosse, but she's committed to play soccer. So she's clearly an all-around athlete, just incredible, and she's coming back from an injury. She's coming back from an ACL.
Yeah.
So good for her. It's great to see her out there.
Yeah, Coach DePena on this. Their girls soccer team had nothing but positive to say about her and how good of an addition she's going to be to Occidental for both sports.
Yeah, it's terrific, and she's a great kid too. Helen McDevitt happens to be a physical therapist who works with lots of athletes, and she was saying, she's the Grant coach, and she was saying wonderful things about Olivia Urquhart for Central.
I love to see Central getting on the board, not showing any fight, and that was the goal. Sorry, not showing any quit and fight, and that's the goal I was talking about, to maybe fluster Grant a little bit and make him think, oh, okay, these guys really can't score on us.
And a hard-won draw control there. That was really nice, too.
Kelly now to Genevieve Phelps. Phelps hands this one off. Maeve Kelly surveying, fakes the drop off to Urquhart, who just got Central on the board a moment ago. Phelps, she's so good with both hands, switches and goes behind, still in possession. I think she wants this look herself. That's excellent defending. What's the call here, Amy? I'm going to need you for these.
It may have been a push. It's hard to tell. I didn't see what kind of hand signal.
So is this another 8-meter? Okay.
Yeah. This is kind of like a penalty kick in soccer. They often will score.
Gotcha. Genevieve Phelps.
Nice save.
That is a good save. She had to go down to that one. That's Miroka. Hard to convert 2 for 2 against her.
Yeah. She's, again, across the board, really strong players for Grant. So nothing's gonna come easy.
You love to see this for Central Catholic, though. You can tell there's energy on their team. They're attacking more.
Yes. Yeah, good vibes, positive energy on this team, and yeah, good for them for getting it on the attacking.
I think Hartmeyer still has it behind the goal. She does. Good switch defending around the crease by Grant. Showing their length, have a girl at each post, and right now Central trying to make something happen off ball. Floats one to Genevieve down low. Gets hit. Genevieve Phelps just puts it over.
Yeah, she's holding her head. I think she did get a check to the head. That
I did too.
Probably should have been a yellow. But the refs looks like they missed it. So, but she's going to get that 8-meter anyway.
Oh, they are giving her an 8-meter.
Yeah,
okay, great,
yeah.
Great. A lot of 8-meters so far. That's a nice save.
Yes, nice deflection there. And that was a powerful shot. That had some speed on it.
Genevieve, good player. Is she playing college, Amy? Or
I have not heard. I'm not sure what her plans are.
I saw her listed, earlier on best players to watch out for in Oregon
Yes,
lacrosse.
yeah, definitely a player to watch. And here comes Mila.
Mila Zawadsky gives it off. Luca. Mila still switches left hand off the bar. Ooh. Josephson getting a little help from the post there. That was a great shot. Just spun out. Hofelt picks it up. Now Grant wants to get back to business because it's unlike them to not have possession for a couple of minutes, and I think Central giving them a little confusion right now, but they're looking to get back to their game.
And they're just going to settle their attack here and look for a nice opportunity, I think. They're not in a big
Oh,
court.
excellent pass to
yeah.
Hofelt. That
Oh.
was a good job by Josephson, though, getting a stick up.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if she missed the goal or was there a deflection there.
I don't think there was a deflection, but I think that Josephson would have had it covered even if it wasn't wide. She had a good reaction there.
Yeah. All right, and Central got it back.
Hofelt cutting in between a couple different defenders there, and really well-timed pass from Spanish. Really well placed as well.
Yeah.
Good save from Josephson, though. She's keeping some momentum with her team after they did score the most recent goal. It's 6-1. It was 6-0 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, so unfortunately on that clear for Central, they just missed
Hofelt saved.
Oh, another great save. Wow, she's doing awesome.
Jacobson really is. She's having a really nice night. Love to see that against such an elite team.
Yeah, it's great. Her clears, she's struggling with them a little bit. I noticed earlier in the game she used a deputy, which means she had a player come in and she stepped out of the crease and one of her defenders did a clear for her. It seems like she's not super accurate on the clears, so unfortunately the last two were turned over, but she's making incredible saves.
Grant Hofelt into the middle, score, and that is Olive Agier.
Yes, little Olive, also another very strong player. I think she is also a junior, probably has college aspirations, but I'm not sure if she is committed yet or where she's looking to go.
And Olive gets some momentum back to her team. Not that they desperately needed it, but that, again, Central had scored the most recent goal with Urquhart and then kept possession for a few minutes, and Central, gaining a little bit. So Grant, nice possession there. Couple of good, really nice saves from Josephson, but then eventually they're able to get it in with Agier making the right cut.
Yep. Yeah, really nice movement on attack down there.
40 seconds left to play, first period.
There's 4 quarters. There are 4 12 minutes. Yeah.
All right, Central now back on the attack. Behind the goal is Hartmeyer. Hartmeyer patiently waiting. Kelly making a run in the front. What are you seeing from Grant's defense here? It looks pretty strong.
Yeah, they are very strong, and they're playing a man-to-man defense here, and really got it covered. Double that.
And there's the horn for the first quarter, and Grant doing what they need. Haven't hit the 10-goal mark yet, but you got to respect Central not rolling over after getting behind 6-0, coming away not only finding a goal but getting some more shots on goal and drawing some 8 meters.
Yeah, I mean the takeaway is that Central's not going to just give up, and they're going to keep fighting on the draw. They're going to keep trying to get it to their attackers. I've been super impressed with their goalie's performance. She's taken it point blank and made some really nice saves from some really tough attackers.
Yeah, and it's never a super fun game for a goalie when you're just getting bruised all the time with all these shots when you're playing a team like Grant, but I think Josephson's really, after allowing a couple in the first minute, she's really seemed to lock in, and she's really become a wall.
Yeah, she's doing awesome. It's fun to see. She's what? Oh, yeah. They wear those bruises like badges of honor.
Yep.
I mean, they take some really hard hits. You got to be so tough to play that position.
And that's why I did not last more than 5 minutes my lacrosse goalkeeping career. Beautiful night here in Portland. It's beautiful lacrosse and baseball season, almost the playoffs, getting around to that track, coming up for the big meets, and it's a fun time of year as kids, many of them heading towards graduation, think about what's going on forward. But for right now, still playoffs to come with Grant, Westland, and Jesuit. And last year's I thought match between Grant and Jesuit. I know Jesuit did pull away late, but I thought Grant fought really hard, and they're even better this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And this year we also have OES at 4, number 4 team in the state. But I think when Grant played OES, I think they beat them by about 8 to 10 goals. Mm-hmm. So
they did. Yeah, I think that one was, I think it was 18-7.
Okay.
Pardon me, 17-8 about. I think it was 17-8. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, Grant, only close match has been with Jesuit overtime, and obviously that one could go either way. I don't think these teams can't wait to meet each other, the top 3.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. And to be honest, I'd just like to see somebody dethrone Jesuit. They've won state. I don't know how many.
They're going for a 6-peat.
Okay. Yeah, it's time. And if anybody can do it, I think Grant can do it. So, also very experienced coach in Helen McDevitt, and winner of Coach of the Year, and just I really think they can do it. So we'll see how it all plays out. It'll be fun to watch.
It's I too agree with the one to see them dethroned, but I'll apologize to Lauren Lakey if she's listening, because we had her on our show and she was absolutely phenomenal. It's hard to cheer against Jesuit when her and her players are all such great people, but they play the game the right way and they just go to work every day. They don't let their past accomplishments go to their head, and so it is hard to cheer against Jesuit as Hofelt scores again, even though we all do probably want to see somebody else take it this year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're good people. She's a great coach too. They're great kids, and you just want to see them mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, and we saw a little mix-up last year. Lakeridge, on the boys' side, Lakeridge, Jesuit, also a 1-goal game there. So Jesuit has been pretty dominant amongst both boys and girls lacrosse. But again, Jesuit boys were knocked off by the Pacers last year. Mm-hmm. Back in my day, I'm going to give an old man right here, but back in my day, Lincoln was the best team in the state.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny how they go through phases where, different schools are really dominant, but Jesuit, it just feels like they've had their turn for a long time in a lot of different sports.
Yep. Great to see teams like Tualatin and Lake Oswego and Grant. Their sports programs have been phenomenal lately, winning the baseball state championship last year, basketball getting to the quarterfinals, and girls lacrosse now looking to win a title. So then soccer, they're always good. And here comes
Addie Hartmeyer.
Yep, Hartmeyer.
Yeah.
Being forced out, good defense from Olive Ayugier.
And again, that draw control is really key, because if you look at, the percentage of times that you get the draw control and then you're able to convert into a score, it's got to be up by like 50% or so.
Kelly spinning, great defense from Grant. She's closed off. This is where conditioning really comes into play. The second quarter, and behind the net, it's Emma Moran. This is better for Central, though, because in the first few minutes they were just getting battered. I think there was 3 goals from Grant. There were 3 goals from Grant in a span of 20 seconds. This is much, much better.
Yeah, it's nice to see them get some draw controls and challenge Grant a little bit.
And
here.
Genevieve Phelps done a lot of running here. Got to admire the ambition.
She's looking for openings and not finding much.
No.
This defense is pretty locked down.
Not a bad run here. And I think they're going to get – is this going to be an 8-meter or just outside? What's the rule around this?
It might be an indirect. No, it looks like it's going to be an 8-meter. That was probably a shooting space call.
And this is for Lilia Sharp.
Lilia Sharp.
Lilia Sharp drawing an 8-meter, puts it into the ground. It's a good shot, good save. I thought that was a great idea with the shot from Lilia.
Yeah, those ground shots are really tough to save, and
Buruwaka just knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's great.
carrying it. Luca Sweeb. Sweeb dispossessed. That is excellent defending from 22 on Central. That's Marley Phelps, I imagine Genevieve's sister. I don't know that for sure. Yes. Marley is senior. So Genevieve only a sophomore, which is a lot for Central to look forward to considering how well she's playing. Urquhart, the senior, who has Central's goal in this one. They're keeping possession. And here's Edgar. Mari Edgar. Mari wins possession. Mari dispossessed.
And Mari.
Wow.
Yeah, just an incredible athlete, somebody who is able to be playing at such a high level and is going to play in college after only 2 years, or only starting her sophomore year. So she'll have 3 years of lacrosse experience.
Grant back around in the offensive area. Zawadzki up top, now down low to Hofelt. Hofelt on her right. She's comfortable either way, and that's pretty good defending right there from Central.
Yeah, it's really nice, causing her to miss the goal because they're pressuring her hands, and she's not able to follow through. So that was really good.
Great run from Marley Phelps, the older of the two Phelps sisters. Dangerous pass. It is picked up, though, by Moran. Moran is triple teamed. Pretty hard defense from Lucia Capranos on Grant. This is nice from Central, though, going straight up the middle. Hartman try to wrap around. Trying to cut through. That's good defending.
Yeah, that's very solid. That's Lucy Capranos. Is that right? Is that Lucy?
Capranos number 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Hofelt into the area. Sweeb. Sweeb about 18 yards out. Fires. Ground shot. Score. 9-1 Generals.
Yeah, really nice shot. I think the goalie might not have been expecting that because there was another open player she could have passed to, and she just went for it herself from pretty far out. Very, very strong shot.
So Luca, that's at least her second goal in this one. She's helping Grant pile it on. 9-1. So ever since Central got their goal with Urquhart, Grant's put on 3, and they're up 9-1 here in the second quarter.
Yep, they're doing their thing.
Draw Hofelt versus
Maeve Kelly.
Maeve, I think she wins that one. Doesn't quite pick it up, but that was a good draw.
Yeah, I mean, the other key piece to getting those draw controls is having people on the circle who are quick and who can get it. So I think Grant's a little bit stronger on the circle as well.
Hofelt just a bit wide. Got to look out in front from about 5 meters or so. Grant keeps it in the attacking end. Bring it out to Cerna Wilkinson. Wilkinson turnover. Here comes Hartman.
Oh, that Lucy, she is a hard worker. Lucy Capranos just tried to intercept that. May have gotten her stick on it.
She's getting her stick on it. She's getting her stick on everything.
Yeah, she is a hard worker.
Urquhart's taking a beating tonight. Gets fouled again. She's earned this one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact there. So she's, it looks like a 12-meter, not an 8-meter. So this,
okay.
I think, was an indirect.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I do think that's the right call. I think she was about 14 or so meters
she
out.
wasn't. She wasn't in that critical scoring area.
Urquhart making great runs, and again she's taking some hits, so she's being a warrior tonight.
Here's Maeve Kelly with great movement. She's
excellent
very
defending.
well defended by Mila. Mila is a brick wall, and she's so quick. She's very hard to get past. And Maeve is also a very fast, strong player, but she's up against the best, so it's very, very tough to score.
Wrap around here. Hartman. Genevieve has had a couple nice shots in the first quarter. She's going to go all the way around, and again, just no openings. And the Grant defense to the side. Centers it. Well done from Central Catholic. That's beautiful.
Nice pass.
Genevieve Phelps to Addie Hartmeyer.
Yes, that was a great pass and a great finish. They were so patient. I really liked the way they ran that attack. They waited until they had a good opening, and then they just went for it. It was perfect. They were trying to get in from the 8-meter, and they were just unable to penetrate, and they worked it around, and that was a very nice finish by Addie Hartmeyer.
That was, even though they're down 9-2, that was probably one of the prettier goals I'd say that we've seen.
Absolutely. That looked great. Love to see it.
So well worked there. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout. I'll be right back.
Now, did you say there were other college commits that I missed on Central?
I know that Marion Lucia, who's injured, she is going, I believe, Delaware.
Oh, no, she's going to UVM. She's going to University of Vermont.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that one.
I didn't know any other ones. Yeah, but Olivia, she started her sophomore year. She came out. All the bunches of girls came out, and she was raw, and we just worked with her. By the end of the season, she was getting pulled up to varsity, and going in for some cleanup games. She wasn't starting, but then her junior year, she started. She's so tall that when she drives in, she has that high cradle that it's hard to stop.
Yeah. And good for her coming back from this ACL injury, too.
Yeah, she fought hard.
9-2. We have was this a Grant timeout, Amy? Oh, this was, okay, Central timeout. But I think Grant will use it wisely because probably not happy with that. Well, it was excellent offense from Central Catholic, but when you're top 3 in the state, I guess you're never happy giving up any goal. But
yeah, absolutely. I'm sure Helen is talking about how they could have prevented that.
I thought, yeah, really, because Grant is so sharp defensively, really well worked by Central. A couple of the Grant players, just Lucia Capranos. Lucia Capranos, excellent defender for Grant.
Yeah, she's an incredible athlete. She is going to play soccer in college. Lucy's a senior, and she's going to play at University of Colorado Springs, and it's a Division II lacrosse team, and Helen really would like to see her also play lacrosse in college. So she might be another one of those dual sport college athletes, which is so rare and so fun to see. But yeah, Lucy is an incredible leader. Helen just can't say enough about her. Back there on defense, directing traffic, great communicator, great leader. And Helen just said she's absolutely irreplaceable.
.5:25 left to play. Second quarter, Central has tacked on another one. It's 9-2. Kelly on the draw for Central Catholic for the Rams. It's picked up by Hofelt for Grant. This is where Grant probably just wants to settle back into their offensive system after giving up a goal.
Yeah, they're going to be patient here. I think they're going to really try to work it around and look for their best opening. They were able to recover that, almost a turnover.
Here's a really nice look out in front and a score. That was Maya Harwood. No, it was Luca.
That was Luca.
Luca Sweet,
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Harwood's on his number 16.
Yeah,
Sweet,
that was a
18.
really nice back and forth between those two. And they double teamed the ball. They made the mistake of double teaming and overcommitting, and then that left her open, and she went for it. She's quick.
And it's at least a hat trick for Sweeb. Again, she has 3 or 4 goals. It's now 10-2.
Yep.
Grant. So it's 8 goal differential right now. Again, aiming for 10. Plenty of time, but Central, I'm sure, not done fighting either. Draw, and that's beautifully done. Like a carbon copy of the draw we just saw.
Yeah, Isla tends to come away with it. Mila on the actual draw and Isla on the circle. Whoop.
Point blank, and this is going to be a penalty, I believe.
Yeah, I think Olive is going to get an 8-meter here.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think she was hacked inside, so Olive Agier going for her second. It's an 8-meter shot against trying to make it 11-2 against Josephson. Becca Josephson standing tall and shot not quite where she wanted it to go.
No, those bounce shots are sometimes a little unpredictable, and that did not do what Olive expected it to do. It was a very high bounce.
Here's back out to Olive. Olive Agier trying to, thought she was going to fire that one away for a sec. Now right in front of goal.
Oh, nice catch. That's tricky.
Wrap it behind.
Oh, nice pass by Luca. Luca to Isla on that one. That was very impressive. There wasn't a ton of space, but she found it and gave her a little leading pass, and Isla did a great finish.
Yeah, nothing Josephson can really do about that one, just getting it a meter in front.
Yep.
So that's 11 now for the Generals. Let's draw high into the air, and Maeve Kelly does enough.
Yeah, so that draw, I could tell Maeve was kind of winding up to do what's called a self-draw, where you just pop it kind of straight up and try and grab it out of the air, because Isla's been such a powerhouse on the circle. I think she wanted to keep it away from her.
Kelly defended very well by Lucia Capranos.
All right, so it looks like we've got an 8-meter for Maeve right here.
Maeve, yep, go ahead.
You always have the option of ripping a shot or running it in, and
tried to run it in, looks like that time, and
they collapsed on her pretty quickly.
They did. It's going to be on Central. Hofelt.
Very nice transition here by Grant. They
In
can move it up
stride.
the field so quickly.
Luca pass wasn't handled. Grant still has it out in front, out to Nico Zadoff. Zadoff inside. Luca again puts it up high. Sweeb looking for, again, she has, I think, 3, at least 3, maybe 4. Sweeb gets this one low, and that's a nice save from Josephson.
I think that was off the post. That was flying. Man, that was a hard shot. Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Okay.
think Josephson. Yeah, I think she.
Oh man, that's got to rattle her a bit.
Good save from Josephson. She's had some pretty nice ones tonight, and this is kicked out. Serna Wilkinson. Olive. Out in front to Luca again. Grant working it behind. 90 seconds to play in the first half. There's a really nice cut. Well defended though from Central. That's another
Great
nice save from Josephson. It's going to be picked up by Grant, and they can't convert. Here comes Central.
I like the defense. I like the save on the part of Becca there. Really, really nice.
Hofelt on her right. Hofelt looking for a pass, and I think she might have Been a little too unselfish there. Just ripped that. Into the middle. Olive looking for her second. She's got it.
Yeah,
Olive
they've got so many weapons. You know, it's really hard to defend when you have so many people who can score.
It is a 10-goal differential now. It's 12-2.
So that also means the clock will run and the game will go a little bit quicker.
So Grant looking like powerhouse that they are in this one. Grant losing to Jesuit, a competitive game in the final last year. They played them earlier this regular season, lost in OT 16-15, so no reason for them to think that they aren't right there up and with the Crusaders.
Let's see what Maeve does on this draw. I guess there's just not going to be enough time for them to do anything.
Running clock now. This is picked up by Zawadzki, the super sophomore. And that is the half. So Grant, looking like Grant. What do you want to see, any adjustments-wise, going into the second half, either team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to be tough for Central. But, you know, the other thing that's tough for Central is they do not have a very deep bench. They don't have a ton of subs. So, you know, they're going to hopefully take full advantage of a little rest here and come back strong in the second half. But, yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more communication on defense. I think they made some really nice adjustments. Those first few goals that Grant had, they had some wide open players. And the last few goals, they have really shut them down. They've been pressured. So Grant's still able to score, but at least they're making it a little harder.
And how much of an intermission do we have between
5 minutes?
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in 4 minutes to get you ready for the second half. And welcome back to Portland, Oregon, 12-2. Grant General's out in control. And do you expect that we're going to start seeing any rotations, anything like that, as we get deeper into the game?
Well, Helen doesn't have a lot of players on the bench, but she will play every single player, as will Sharon, I think, also.
And I think pretty much everyone has played at least a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right. And what I expect to see is more of the same. I do think that Grant will slow down a little bit on their scoring once they have maybe a 12-point advantage or so. They'll probably slow down their attack. Here's Maeve Kelly with the draw control. Really nice. She put that right where she wanted to, and she's so quick. She's able to just go grab that ground ball.
And when I was saying earlier on that in a game where you know you're outmatched, you just want to do the little things, the little moments, everything you can to improve and good takeaways from it. And so every draw that she can have, every draw win.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know what the exact stats are on this, but, oh, that was a very nice pass. And a good follow by Moran there in back.
So Moran taking this one out. Grant defense led by Capranos right there in the post next to Hofelt. It's a suffocating Grant General's defense. Central's managed to get 2 past Muraka. Moran still with it.
Yeah, they're really looking for openings. I think they're trying to run a play here. Looks like an ISO play for Moran.
One-on-one against Lucia.
Yep.
That's not one that's easy.
Yeah, that just wasn't a super hard shot, and Muraka is able to control it. And here we go in transition. There's Mila with those wheels, so quick.
Luca has her 4th.
Yeah, just really nice passing.
So the bazooka fires again. It's 13-2. Grant, their offensive talent on full display. I know I've said it again, but I like everyone gets involved in a lead up to a goal.
Yeah, and it's just such a quick transition. You know, that's really what's impressive, is that they can move it from one end to the other in seconds and with very controlled passing. And they just do a really nice job with that.
Let's see if Maeve can make it 2 in a row. This is against the Cornell commit, Isla Hofelt. Well, one draw from Isla right there. This is going to be scooped up by Zawadzki.
Yeah, Mila again, very, very strong player. Just able to get that ground ball.
Sweeb, a little bit behind Hofelt. Giving chase is Lucia Capranos, and it's scooped up by Hofelt. Being defended in the middle by Kelly. Grant working it around. 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's a 13-2 lacrosse game. Behind the goals, Sadie Brown getting the handle right there. Behind, good move to the front center. Hofelt goal. And I want to see the assist. Her hair is blocking her jersey number.
Yeah, that's McKinley Bylick.
There we go.
Again, just a really nice pass. Just that offensive unit works together very well, and they're able to kind of thread the needle, make very accurate passes, and they got a lot of finishers, so it's working.
Was a very nice pass from Bylick, who had 2 goals early in the first couple minutes. Now adds an assist to it right there.
Yeah, really nice. So what we saw happen there is Mila is going to be taking the draw, and she has a special draw stick. So one of the defenders for Grant is holding her regular stick. So Mila's going to make a quick trade with the stick.
Here we go. Yep, there it is.
But
There's
those,
the trade, successful.
yeah, those draw sticks are very hard to throw and catch with.
Oh,
They work well on the draw,
that's about it.
but they're not great for the other parts of the game. Well, that was nice. Nice play on defense there by Central, able to get their stick on it. Oh,
How many times is that going to work? And I think that was pretty well covered by Josephson. And Hofeld didn't feel like she had her beat or had her pump faked enough. And that's a good save by Jacobson.
Really nice.
On Sadie Brown getting the shot.
That might have been a shooting space violation there. So the shooting space thing is, and maybe you already know this, but basically if a defender puts themselves in a dangerous position where if the attacker is going to have to shoot the ball through their body or shoot into them,
Gotcha.
they're not allowed to be in that spot.
Gotcha.
So they have to do an approach more from the side and stay within a stick's length of their attacker to avoid getting that call.
Gotcha. Like in their cylinder, so to say, kind of, or passing, a lane where they're likely to shoot. Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
But they don't convert. Josephson standing strong right there in goal.
And now this number 22, Marley Phelps, she's quick. She's got some wheels, but dispossessed there.
Yeah, I've liked watching Marley tonight, as well as her sister Genevieve's had some nice plays around goal.
Yeah, fun to watch.
Here's a good chance, Spanish.
Oh,
Extra pass.
there's
out in front.
Bialik.
Got her hat trick. That's number 3.
Yeah, it was kind of a 2-on-1 situation where the defender had to choose, and once again they chose to cover ball, which left Bialik open to do that quick move on the crease, and she did a nice fake up high and then shot down low. Really beautiful finish.
15-2 in favor of the Generals, taking care of business. So McKinley Bialik picking up her 3rd. Nice extra pass inside that time from Spanish.
Yeah, Maeve did the same thing that she did before, but Isla is so quick. She's able to get there just before her and get that ground ball.
Looking pass into the corner, and it's Cerna Wilkinson. Wilkinson behind to Ada Moran Kuhn. Kuhn and Grant wrapping it all the way around, getting everyone some touches. Scooped up by Luca. Luca with a 4-goal night so far.
Wow.
Back behind the net. Kuhn. Here's Luca again, Luca Sweeb. Nice cross-field pass there to Sadie Brown. Worked to Wilkinson. Good patience here from the Generals.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I expected to see. At this point in the game, they're going to just wait it out.
They don't need to score much more.
Yeah, they're going to run the clock a little bit, wait for a really clear opportunity to score. And in the high school game, we don't have a shot clock. It's different at college. So these guys can just run it out for a long time. I actually really enjoy the shot clock. Watching my daughter play in college, it's been fun because you can't just stall forever, you know? The game just moves along because you have a 90-second shot clock.
Where's your daughter play?
She plays at Claremont McKenna College and in Southern California in the SCIAC, which is going to be where Olivia Erghart is going to school in that same league at Occidental.
Working this around Wilkinson. And as you said, they're just waiting for, obvious opportunity. They're content to just kind of pass it around, and now they're starting movement more towards the net, inching their way towards a more obvious opportunity. Wilkinson works this back center to Sadie Brown. Spanish and getting behind the net. That's some nice, tough D.
Great pressure from Maeve, able to knock it free. Really nice job by Maeve Kelly there.
Genevieve showing off the wheels. Genevieve Phelps, the sophomore, makes a great pass inside. It wasn't handled.
Oh, boy, that's frustrating. After you work so hard to get it down there. It's too bad they couldn't convert.
Look at how nice Grant outlets it.
Again, that transition, boom, 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 right down the field. They get 5 perfect passes, and then they're just about in scoring position again.
Kuhn, Brown. Be a violation on the Rams here with 1:50 to play in the third quarter. So Brown, her second 8-meter of the night.
She looks like she's gonna opt for the rip from out far. Like I said, you've got the option at the 8-meter to run it in or to rip it, and you could just tell she was gonna try and rip that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't super accurate, which is the chance you take on those.
Got to make Jacobson feel good how many she's fended off there.
Yeah, absolutely. She's doing great.
Phelps down the middle. We saw this a minute ago. She's going to have it herself. Phelps scores.
Wow.
Genevieve Phelps all the way, taking a hit to stick to the thigh too, but it does not bother her. She's just happy she scored.
That was a great move. Super impressive because they were able to get on her at the end, and she was able to get that shot and just wait until the last minute until she had the goalie going one way and then go the other. Top Chetty. Really nice shot.
Well-earned goal from Genevieve. She's made a couple of really nice long runs, and you can tell she's athletic. She's getting down the field fast, and she knows she was able to swim her way inside. They thought she was going to dump it off again, just made a nice cut inside, and really nice finish. So really nice athleticism from Phelps. They're really nice play.
Super great. Good for her.
Only a sophomore, too. That's got to make Central really excited.
All right, there goes Maeve again. She tried to do the same move, but unfortunately those Grant girls are so quick that even when Maeve gets it to the side she wants to get it on, she's not able to capture that ground ball.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. I think Grant will be content unless they just want to have a rip. Doesn't look like they do. Intercepted. There's the quarter. So Central ending the quarter on a high note. Goal solo effort from Genevieve Phelps. 15-3 as we head to the fourth. We'll be right back. And we're set for the fourth quarter. Grant in control. Central did just get one back via a really nice goal from Genevieve Phelps.
Yeah, and we'll see if they switch it up on the strategy here with the draw. It does seem like Maeve is controlling the draw, but just unable to do that pickup off the ground after.
As you said, these Grant girls really quick hands on the draw, really good on the draw in general.
Yeah, and just the follow-up with those ground balls, just so quick to get there. Again, Isla with control there.
Hofelt gets this up. They're in the zone behind the goal, and getting Grant. They're just going to take it out. Olive's back in there. Aguirre, she's had a 2-goal night. Got a hold called, I believe.
Yeah. So let's see what she does here, if she's going to opt to rip it or drive it in. Oh, what a sweet
Beautiful
pass.
Very
Yeah.
well set up.
Yeah, I really like that. You know, you don't often see them go for the pass on those 8-meter shots, but they clearly had a plan, and Isla was so quick off the 8-meter fan running in that Olive was able to make that really nice pass, and Isla just finished.
Yeah, the reason that caught me off guard a little is because Grant has mostly been going just for the rip-its, and so to run that, I didn't know where it really worked.
Yeah, it's nice to mix it up like that. I like it. Oh, wow. Isla with the draw control out of the air, and now
she might score here. She does.
Wow.
Top netting.
100% Isla Hofelt. That was very impressive to grab that draw control and then just drive all the way in and score.
Isla has had a lot of moments in this game where it's like, wow, Hofelt's taken over.
Yeah.
She certainly did right there.
She and I saw that in the game against Jesuit too. She's just a key player who will just take it on her shoulders when she needs to in those close games, and really handle the game, take control.
Just one knocked into the air and recovered.
Very nice. Good check on. They were able to get it out of Olive's stick.
Kelly picks it up. Moran has it for Central. Got to take advantage every time they're able to possess in the attacking zone.
And
Oh,
there's
the lane.
Genevieve Phelps again trying to drive through the players, through the defenders.
Oh my goodness.
And a nice little shovel pass. After she gets past 3 defenders, she does a tricky little shovel.
And she knew that was a really nice goal, you could see. Man.
Yeah, the goalie didn't see that one coming, so really nice job again. Genevieve Phelps, super impressive.
So 3 goals in this quarter already, and we got a running clock. And we're still scoring 17-4 now, second of the night for the sophomore Genevieve Phelps. Into the stick of Samantha Spanish. Spanish to Brown. Sadie Brown turning, looking for a pass. She finds it. Middle, turned over. And Central with Kelly. They're going to get to go up again here.
Good pressure by Central defense right there.
That could be a turnover, though. But it is.
And again, that's the thing that is so key in lacrosse is those transition plays, and that's what Grant does so nicely, is that they're able to move the ball with accurate passes all the way down the field very quickly. And well, that was another nice save.
Josephson picking it up. She's had herself some really nice saves on the night, even though Grant's put a lot through. She's had a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, that clear just went over the head of her target.
Hofeld to Olive, out to Brown, working it around to Samantha Spanish. Spanish a little bit behind the net. Makes a pass. Here's Olive again. Olive Agier centers it. Hofeld.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing that working it around, waiting patiently for an opportunity, trying to just possess the ball, run the clock a little bit.
Take this back out. Almost taken away that time.
Yeah, Maeve's putting good pressure on Isla.
Down low, Sadie Brown checks it back out. Moving underneath, Olive. Okay, kick it out again. Good cut to the center. Lannon couldn't quite handle the pass, and Central now. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, I think that was maybe an empty stick check, so.
Another whistle. Six minutes to go in this one. Central regaining. Stick check.
All right, able to control the ball.
Genevieve coming in again, and oh, that's nothing intentional there, just a.
No, they're going to call a charge on that one. So she just sort of ran into the defender.
Yep. Right call. Good idea from Phelps, though, just trying to make another move.
And here they come, Grant in the quick transition.
Brown is sliced down, or not down, I should say. She's sliced from behind. Hard defense from Central. Sadie Brown, is she going to let it rip? She will. Sadie Brown gets on the scoreboard, much to the delight of her teammates.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't think she scores a ton of goals, so you love to see that when somebody who doesn't get a lot of action gets a goal, and she's clearly got a lot of support from her teammates. Love it.
So Sadie Brown adds to the tally for Grant.
Oh, very nice pickup by Genevieve Phelps there.
Genevieve, again, she's just got excellent speed. She wants a third. Phelps behind the goal. They're going to pass to Moran. Pardon me, that wasn't Moran. That was Franceschi. Francisconi, and this is why they don't leave it up to me for pronunciation. Lila Francisconi, there we go. Francisconi still got it. Lila picks it up again.
That's Maeve, yep. Maeve with
the
ball.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong place. I thought somebody else had the ball, just good off ball movement.
Sometimes it is hard to tell, that little ball.
Yep, that is in fact Maeve. There we go. Maeve one-on-one. Now doubled. Yep. Shooting space violation there.
Yeah, she's working hard to get a call and to get in there, and so I'm glad to see her rewarded with this 8-meter.
I think she's going to rip it.
She's able to convert.
Looks to make a pass. Does get one. Well defended though. So Grant doing what they had to right there.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice to not drive it in, not rip it, and look for the pass. Grant collapses so quickly on defense. It's really hard to have time to make a pass and then be able to score.
Wrap around and a score.
That was nice.
5th goal for Central Catholic. Francesconi, if I pronounced it right. Lila.
Yeah,
that was Phelps.
Genevieve
Okay, that was Phelps.
again. Yeah.
So that's her 3rd from Phelps.
Yeah, she did, but
So that is 5th for Central, 3rd on the night for the sophomore Genevieve Phelps, who is showing just why Central should be really excited the next couple of years with her.
yeah, it's great. She's only a sophomore. It's going to be fun to watch her grow.
In the playoffs, she'll get to play.
That's nice. I like that move by number 21, Addie Hartmeyer. Oopsie.
Phelps goes down. She looks to be okay, though.
I think she might need some better cleats.
Sadie Brown, and again, scored earlier this quarter. It's 18-5. Centers, Brown. Olive tries to pick it up. It's going to go back and picked up eventually. Retreating was Mila Zawadski.
Yeah, Mila able to control that, but then made a bad pass. So it's going to go back to Central here.
1 minute left in the game.
Central has found the net 5 times in this one.
Let's see if they try to get it all the way down and get a shot on goal here.
Grant comes away with it. Capranos.
Yeah,
Was in there.
Lucy just made a great pass to Mila, and I think Mila is, she might be looking to, whoa!
Off the top of the bar, Zawadski.
It was hard to see what she was gonna do, but man, when she decided to rip it, she ripped it.
10 seconds left in this one. Possibly one more look. Covering it is Sophia Lannon. Lannon gets a shot and almost scored. And that is it. Lannon gets the shot on goal. It's saved by Josephson. That's it. 18-5. And how would you rate performance from these Grant Generals? Did it look top 3, top 2?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they actually fully had the pedal to the metal on this game. I think they look great. You know, they've obviously got terrific players, and they're very strong. But yeah, I was impressed honestly with the fight that Central put up. You know, they had their goalie worked really hard. They worked hard on those ground balls, and Genevieve Phelps was just able to bust it on attack. So that was fun to watch.
Yeah, so some obviously Hofelt and a plethora of generals really had big games, but I want to shout out Becca Josephson for her job in goal. Made a lot of really nice saves against an offensive onslaught. Of course, Genevieve Phelps with 3 goals, and then Olivia Urquhart, a really nice one early in the match to get Central some momentum when they were down 6-0 at the time. So that was a big one, but I think if you're Central, moments that you probably really liked.
Yeah, and you know, Maeve Kelly is just a workhorse in the midfield, trying to get those draw controls and just working her butt off for her team, and so you love to see it.
Final score, it was Grant 18, Central Catholic 5. That was the last match before we head into the postseason. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a production of Oregon Sports Beat. Have a great night, everybody.